What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to start the How to Begin Retriever Training series. Keep these videos relatively short, around 5 minutes or so. Just give you a basic of where to get started. Before we get into the meat of this video, just want to put out a disclaimer. I'm not a professional dog trainer. I don't even play one on TV, but I have been training retrievers for about 10 years. Is probably longer than that, but that's always the number that sticks in my head. Uh, so, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Make sure you do your research. It's with everything in life. Make sure you do your research. Uh, but this stuff is what's worked for me. So basically, I think the most important thing when starting out retriever training is you need to determine what breed of retriever you want to work with. I've trained both Labs and Chesapeake Bay Retrievers. Uh, Both have very good attributes. They have some downsides as well, but that's gonna all depend on you, what you're looking for in a dog. I've never trained any other types of dogs as far as pointers, things like that. I've primarily been training retrievers. So determine the type of dog you want. Uh, it, it's probably a little taboo, not not taboo, but some people may look down upon this, but I don't go to rescues for my dogs. There's nothing wrong with getting a dog from a rescue, but I have retrievers to perform a certain task, so I go to breeders who have been producing a bloodline of retrievers that do that job at a high level. Uh, Gambit's Gambit's parents and grandparents all are uh, national champions in the retriever world. So I'm looking for a specific a specific type of dog that I know has a reasonable chance of performing well. As with a lot of things in life, it's always a crapshoot, but you increase your odds with a better bloodline. So you're finding your first thing you're doing. You're determining what type of dog you want. Once you decide that, it's time for you to decide on a breeder if that's the route you're gonna go. Um, there's breeders all over the place, all over the country, all over the world for that matter, that are breeding good dogs. It just depends on what you're looking for out of your dog. Um, do your research on your breeders. There's good breeders. There's not so good breeders. Uh, you just need to do your research. Also, uh, when you find the breeder that you think you want to go to pick up your dog, you need to look at a little bit of the pedigree. Pedigree shows the lineage of your dog. It's basically the family tree of said retriever. I don't know if you guys have seen any of that. Um, driving down the road and the camera keeps moving with me. So it'll show the pedigree will show the dog's name. It'll show the dog's, the parents, the grandparents. They go back 4 or 5 generations, I believe. And you'll be able to see everything from when the parent or grandparent was born, when or what the health clearances are on a lot of the pedigrees, and yeah, you'll be able to get a good idea of what the bloodline behind the dog that you're looking to get. Uh, once you have that narrowed down, you have your breeder, you're happy with the bloodline. It's time to go get the dog. I would recommend, before you even pick up the dog, find yourself a local retriever training club. They have them all over the country. Doesn't matter what part of the country you're in. There's a retriever training club. Reach out to them. Start talking to people. There's a lot of good people in these clubs that have been training retrievers for a lot longer than I have. They're very successful in the game. They know what they're doing, and these people like training retrievers. They love dogs. They like talking about dogs. So that's kind of my suggestion for the very preliminary stuff of beginning to train retrievers. Just kind of recapping: determine the breed, determine the breeder, take a look at the pedigree, and find yourself a retriever training group to get involved with. So that's gonna about wrap it up for this episode. You guys have lost my pretty face again. What a shame, huh? That's gonna wrap it up for this episode. I think our next episode will get into the basics of when you're bringing your retriever home, how to start, the very beginning basic stuff of training this dog to perform the way you want it to in the field. Just very basic stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, follow along on social media at BGeorge Outdoors on Facebook and Instagram. Also have a Twitter. Not very active on Twitter. I guess it's X now. But yeah. So thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you next time.